Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So in today's video, I have another human hair wig review for you guys, brought to you by OMGHERHAIR. We're going to start off with some unboxing, and then we'll get into the application and styling. So if you are interested, just keep on watching. Guys, so you guys saw the unboxing of this wig and you saw what it looked like just plopped on my head. So since then I have cut the lace off and I like how this looks, but just like with a recent clean hairline clear lace wig that I reviewed, the hairline started like in the middle of my forehead, and I'm gonna review another wig that's similar to this with, you know, similar lace and stuff, and all the hairlines are kind of starting at the middle of my forehead. So I do have a big forehead, so I'm like, what are these companies doing? I think they are trying to accommodate people with lower hairlines, because this is like the second or third wig that I'm experiencing this. So I think it's supposed to be inclusive to all hairlines, and then if you're somebody like me who knows how to customize them, just cut behind it. So that's what I did. So I corrected it and put it closer to my natural hairline. So you might have to do that with some of these wigs. Yeah. So I'm going to attempt to wear this glueless, because honestly and truly, I don't want to have to melt and lay my wigs like hardcore every time I wear a wig. And I've seen Natural Joy, she does this all the time. She wears her wigs glueless, and Kai, she does that too. So we're gonna see if we can do that. So I wear black wig caps because I feel like the ones that match my complexion, you can see it through wigs that have HD lace. And this wig has HD lace. I'm gonna go ahead and read the specs for you guys actually. This is their relaxed YAKI 13x6 HD lace frontal wig, and it has a clean bleached hairline, so the knots are bleached. And they did pre-pluck the hairline, okay? So they did that for us, and it has invisible knots. So they did send me 3 different kinds of lace. You guys have seen me do this kind of thing on my channel before, to compare them. So they sent me some regular lace, they sent me some brown Swiss lace, and then they sent me the HD lace. So in a recent video I did for another company, the clear lace that they sent me actually did not blend as well as one of the other laces that they sent. But with this one, the HD lace actually looks the best, and I didn't even you know, adhere them down to the back of my forearm or the back of my hand, and you can clearly see that their HD lace is gonna work the best for me, and that's what's on this wig. So the shortest length that they carry is 14 inches, and the starting price for it is $283. But the more specs obviously that you add to it, it goes up. I have 16 inches because I wanted something that was kind of like not too long. I have 16 inches, and I have their HD lace with a clean bleached hairline. So you can get Swiss lace, you can get HD lace with a pre-plucked, normal pre-plucked hairline, or you can get what I have. So with the clean bleach option, that just means that they bleach the knots and then they go in a little bit further with the plucking of the hairline. So with my specs, this wig is $363. So it is more expensive, but it's not as expensive as some of the wigs I featured on my channel. I think a human hair wig, a good human hair wig in the $200 to $300 range is decent. It really is. So let's go ahead and try this on, because I have added my wax stick to the parting space to kind of mold it and flatten it out, and I have flat ironed it a little bit. But I have my hot comb here that I recently got because my Andis hot comb died. So I have this new one from Conair. I'll put it in the description box if you are interested. They don't have it on Amazon, but they do have it at Target, and I'll have a link to that. And I'm using my Densely flat iron here. So they have an adjustable elastic band. And this is laying very flat to my head, so that's something I like. Okay, so I flat ironed it and stuff off of my head, so now I'm going to kind of mold the top so it looks right on my head. So I have big braids in my head right now underneath. And honestly, with a middle part, you can wear so many wigs glueless. Like, the next wig I'm going to try is going to be a straight wig, and I'm going to wear it as a side part, and I'm going to try to wear it glueless as well, because that's just, it's just nice to do. And having a glueless install is actually really good for your natural hair. So you guys know I am on a wellness journey with, you know, physically with my body and weight loss, mentally with, you know, mental health and stuff, but also with my natural hair. I'm trying to take care of it. And my hairstylist was like, if you're gonna wear a wig, which obviously I do because it's my job, you should go for headband wigs or glueless wigs, because, you know, putting a lot of that product on your hairline, even though this is temporary adhesive and stuff that I use, it still can, you know, take a toll on it. But the way that I apply my like 𝐒𝐤𝐵 adhesive spray and stuff, I don't like yank it off at night. I get me a spray bottle, I saturate the lace, and then I take it off, and then I clean my hairline. So that's why I still have edges. So the glueless install is the best way to go for, you know, the health of your natural hair. But just be careful with how you take your wig. You take your wig off and put it on if you're gonna use temporary adhesives. I don't ever use glue because it's just like, I don't sleep in my wigs at all. I've done that probably, I've been wearing wigs for like 11 years. 12 years actually. It'll be 12 years in June, and I still have probably slept in my wigs probably 4 times. I just can't. I just don't like that feeling of having something on my head. Now this is bomb. Y'all know I love me some YAKI. I love YAKI straight textures, especially for spring, summer. You see how lightweight this is? Yeah. Here for that. And since we are wearing this as a middle part, you really don't have to worry about your sides unless you want to, but I'm not worried about that. So let me just run the flat iron through it one more time on the ends. And this is 150% density. So I think this is like perfect for this time of year. But also, if you just wanted an everyday like density that was not like too much. And then I have my edges kind of out. I don't have the sides adhere down. So I have Maybelline Fit Me and 332. I have 330 as well, and sometimes I kind of use both of them. But 330 makes my scalp look orange, and 332 is a better like scalp shade for me. And I'm not going right on the lace at the front because I don't feel like it's necessary, because it's such a nice shade match. I didn't have to tint it. And I want to see what it looks like outside for you guys, because it's kind of, I like to see what that looks like outside. And I got this tip from Saw Life years ago, probably like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. She just sprayed some setting spray in her part, you know, after she put her setting powder. You can, you know, lick your finger and just take that excess powder out, but I just thought that was a cool idea. And because I have a wig, of course, the black wig cap to me works very well, but sometimes you can see it a little bit. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any line of demarcation in my part. All right, so my parting space is too wide. It looks weird. And to remedy that, I always take a matte black eyeshadow. You can use a mascara or whatever you have on hand. And I take a brush and I slim up the part to make it not look as wide. So I do this on synthetic wigs and human hair wigs, because sometimes that just happens. Okay. Alright guys, so here is the final look here. I'm actually really impressed with this wig. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I don't have any shedding or tangling with this wig. The medium cap is actually very roomy. And I have a 23-inch circumference head, so it's still very roomy even though I have a larger head. And I adjusted the straps and the elastic band on this wig. I feel like it's well constructed, and I really love the texture, the density, and the length. I think it's going to be very perfect for this time of year, but you can wear it every day. but definitely for the warmer months when you want like a longer kind of wig, but you don't want it to be too dense. The 150 is a great density. And I love that I'm wearing it 100% glueless. Like, yes, you can wear like a lot of wigs glueless, but I feel like this, because this wig is so well constructed and it has really great lace, it made it a lot easier on me. So love that about it. I feel like the HD lace looks really good outside. I didn't even use any lace tint or any of my contour to kind of blend it in. Now in studio lighting, I did have some light spots, and you could probably see a little bit on camera, but that's because it's in studio lighting. Studio lighting just kind of exaggerates, you know, lightness with lace. But outside where it counts, in, you know, natural daylight, in the house and everything, inside and outside, it looks very good. Overall, I think this is a very good buy. I love pretty much everything about it. The only con that I had was that the hairline was a little bit low on the wig, but I know how to customize it. Just kind of cut behind the hairline until it meets up with how your hairline is. So overall, I think this is a great buy if you want to pick it up. I'll have links to where you can purchase it in the description box. Shout out to OMG Her Hair for sponsoring today's video, and shout out to you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.